the pain, now I'm looking for a vendetta. Red roses on your pedestal, put my pain inside a backwood. Fuck game is exceptional, I've been thinking you've been skeptical. Red roses on your pedestal, put my pain inside a backwood. Fuck game is exceptional, I've been thinking you've been skeptical.
Link. What? Yeah, ayy, look, now I'm sipping lean on the rocks, high key on the block. I don't rock with you because your team full of cops. Not the type of nigga that be beefing a lot. Trust me, no I'm not. Tryna with a new excursion. You don't know me, better learn it. Wanna text back, nah, I gotta earn it. Only buying shit cause I deserve it. Tryna with a new excursion. See me on the I-10 swerving 10. Bad bitch, you what I've been curving. Never been a nigga that was nervous. Yeah, almost signed a deal but change your plans, homie, what? Yeah, couple racks on me, 10 bands on me, what? Yeah, in them floor seats, you in the stands, homie, what? Yeah, I'm on boss shit till by the stands, homie, what? Yeah, did a lot, they don't understand, homie, what? I don't care, long as all the fans, homie, what? Yeah, now my name really had the man, homie, what? Gotta take flight, never land, homie. Gotta find another way, I did it on my own, yeah. Gotta buy another place, I do not feel at home, yeah. They call me defensive, probably cause I'm in my zone, yeah. You was not around back then, so do not in my phone, yeah. Yeah, don't hit me. Now I'm long gone, hear you saying that you miss me. Iced out, ice on my neck, so crispy. Now you wanna kiss me, I just wanna sit. Now I'm sipping lean on the rocks, high key on the block. I don't rock with you because your team full of cops. Not the type of nigga that be beefing a lot. Trust me, no I'm not. Trust me, no I'm not. Sipping lean on the rocks, high key on the block. I don't rock with you because your team full of cops. Not the type of nigga that be beefing a lot. Trust me, no I'm not. Tryna with a new excursion. You don't know me, better learn it. Wanna text back, nah, I gotta earn it. Only buying shit cause I deserve it. Tryna with a new excursion. See me on the I-10 swerving 10. Bad bitch, you what I've been curving. Never been a nigga that was nervous.
Hey, yo, Stacks, run it up. We keep losing our brothers, oh shit, I ain't going outside, it's that thing on my side. I've been gripping my palms, it's yeah, another reason to cry this shit. On your mother and sister, they look how they miss you. What's happening left and right, I need a tissue. I know we get cold outside, you start looking for love, ain't no prince in the club, and them bodies still dropping. My time doesn't stop, I repeat to my bros, we grew up on the block. No, these streets don't love you, no, these streets don't love, no, these streets don't love, no, these streets don't love you, no, these streets don't love, no, these streets don't love. No, these streets don't love nobody. No, these streets don't. No, these streets don't. No, these streets don't love nobody. No, these streets don't. No, these streets don't. No, these streets don't. No, these streets don't. They took a life, yeah, it took a toll. Bang, it was all of the shit he know. He was just sticking to the code. It's a shame he couldn't even take need me a ring. They say I'm Patrick Mahomes in the field through the dirt, I stay clean. It's not what it seems. Rags to keep busting his jeans. I swear to God, I am a fiend. I remember those days. Bro scared fall for his life when he lost. It brought me so much pain. But at least he left quietly. I know he looking down proud of me. Promised him I'll never change. Yeah. So now every night before I go to sleep, I pray the Lord of my soul to keep. Cause he's got me safe through these city streets. I'm holding tight, all I gotta seen too many of us die. I'm tired of seeing all of these mothers cry. Never thought I'd have to say goodbye. It's a cold world, who the fuck am I? Yeah. Now I pour a sip on the street for all of my dogs who deceased. Roll up a leaf, smoking it put me at ease. This for my dogs R.I.P. We keep losing our brothers, oh shit, I ain't going outside, it's that thing on my side. I've been gripping my palms, it's yeah, another reason to cry this shit. On your mother and sister, they look how they miss you. What's happening left and right, I need a tissue. I know we get cold outside, you start looking for love, ain't no prince in the club, and them bodies still dropping. My time doesn't stop, I repeat to my bros, we grew up on the block. No, these streets don't love love you. No, the streets don't love, no, the streets don't love, no, the streets don't love you. No, the streets don't love, no, the streets don't love, no, the streets they don't love nobody. No, the streets don't, no, the streets don't, no, the streets don't love nobody. No, the streets don't, no, the streets don't, huh?
Yo. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the session. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Went to bed pretty late last night, and I'm still trying to get up. So there's that. You know, we still gotta show up, you know. How's everybody doing though? How y'all feeling? Y'all, if any of y'all took advantage of the ideas from yesterday, show some love in the chat. You know, we had honestly a beautiful day in the markets yesterday. A lot of the things we were talking about played out. I think everything we talked about played out, actually. You know, even for gold as well. You know, we kind of missed the original move, but we were talking about how, you know, if the 50-minute closes above, we could be looking for that continuation. That's what we ended up getting. And we'll kind of see how that plays out going into the news here. Euro played out, well, before we get into Euro, dollar played out beautifully for us, right? Right off of the hourly area that we had marked up, right? We wanted to see this candle get touched and us attack this liquidity. You know, that was a success, right? Very clean. You know, I personally do feel that dollar should be trading lower today is what I would like to see. I would really like to see a continuation of everything. I'm not going to be looking to take anything prior to news. You know, I'm going to just kind of play by ear and see what happens. And if there is a setup, that's clean and obvious to me, I'll participate. But otherwise, I'm going to probably be chilling today. You know, we had some amazing movements yesterday. You know, like I was saying, dollar was beautiful. Euro was beautiful. All right, this is what we were looking at yesterday, this potential idea of us coming into this hourly candle, getting that expansion to that upside. So that's been clean. That was a clean one from yesterday. Then we had AU, which was another beautiful banger, right? That has actually hit my target, right? So this is what we were looking at overall, right? We wanted to see those longs get into that area. So I think that was about a 1 to 8 or 1 to 6 or something like that. Yeah, well, 1 to 7. All right, so that was clean. Euro. What did Euro give us so far? I think Euro's been like a 1 to 5. Like a 1 to 4. Almost a 1 to 4. All right, so yeah, you know, I'm just gonna be kind of, you know, holding these particular things going into the news, and then waiting to see what's good. I would like to see gold longs. We're just gonna have to see as time progresses. Yeah, we're just going to have to see as time progresses. But that's really all I have my eyes on right now. So really up until news, I'm not going to be, you know, positioning myself. I kind of just want to see what news says or does and go from there. Kind of just wait for the reaction. You know, ideally, if we can get a move down lower on gold and maybe if we come closer to this candle, you know, we could be looking for a continuation like that. Or it would just kind of continue from where we're at. You know, I feel that we could maybe get a punch down into like this area or something. I don't know. We'll see. You know, like I was saying, really just waiting for the news to then justify what we can do. So let me know if you guys are, excuse me. If you guys are looking at something, let me know in the chat. I guess nobody in the chat took EU and AU alongside me yesterday. It's all good. Not a few individuals did, so at the end of the day, if you guys are experiencing the markets alongside me, that is what we want to see. Nice, Josh. Grand Rising Ben. Enzi, good day to you as well. Aussie and Kiwi running, facts. I took EU yesterday. Cleaning time said dollars bullish. Not sure what's making you feel that way. I don't really see anything bullish about this right now. Even on a smaller time frame, we are failing to break, really. Yeah, we might have like a small 5-minute move up, but In U Chef buys, Maru said. Nice. You know, my kind of roadmap for dollar for the month of June has been, you know, overall trade lower than higher. It's kind of the incentive that I've been with. It is kind of in a daily area where I would want to see something happen, but I'm only going to react if I see a solid hour or 4-hour break. As of right now, it's not really showing me what I want to see, so. And honestly, I've already had a solid week, so I'm not trying to, you know, most of the time, if it's NFP week, I'll generally, like, you know, get solid plays prior to NFP itself. Sometimes I won't even trade NFP just because it's been so clean. So it's kind of the mindset I'm in right now. I took EU yesterday, and it was a clean setup. Facts. It's good, Freddie. Break on the 15 and 30-minute higher. See you on the 5. See you on the 15. 30-minute, yeah. We'll see, though. We shall see. Took EU sell today based on the 1-hour imbalance. Yep. One of my other individuals here in my group as well did the same thing. Sold off that candle. So I feel that unemployment might show higher, like more people being unemployed. Maybe the rate goes lower too. We're just gonna have to see. We'll see what numbers come out. Can you explain more on? Oh, sorry, I'm yawning, yo. Can you explain more about funded challenges? That's a pretty vague question. What do you mean? Funded challenges is, you know, you have different prop firms that put you through different challenges. And, you know, if you pass their challenge, you get funded. Oil to retrace. I didn't even honestly look at oil. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, yesterday was a one day that I feel like, because, you know, we were attempting oil buys in here. And, like, they played out a little bit, but then ended up coming and taking everything back. But, yeah, yesterday was the day to really lock in longs. I don't know if we're going to get a retracement, to be honest. That'll be dope if we do. If we do get a retracement, I'm going to be looking at that, that's for sure. Because my bias still hasn't shifted on oil. It's just all my positions got ran out. My position at 68.3 got ran out. My 4-hour position that I had Or not, sorry, not the 4-hour position, the 1-hour position. That got ran out. Break even. So I don't have any positions riding on oil right now. But if we get a retracement, yeah, that would be amazing. Yo, what's good, Juan? Appreciate the love. Blessings to you as well. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. Just, like, I'm yawning and shit. I literally, like, woke up 10 minutes before the stream. Kind of went to bed a little late last night. So I'm really just gonna wait for news to pop, and then we'll kind of see how our price action does. So we got about like 14 minutes. I'm over here debating if I want to buy Diablo, to be honest. I don't know, so random, but you know. What time do you usually wake up at? 6 Central. And I ended up waking up at like, well, I woke up at 6:30 Central, but kind of like woke up and then just like, there's like a beanbag in my room, like a huge beanbag. So I woke up, grabbed my water bottle, drank some water. Or no, I didn't even drink any water. I grabbed my phone, and then I looked at, you know, everything, and then I kind of just fell onto the beanbag for like 15 more minutes. And then I got up, brushed my teeth and shit, and then washed my face, and then I came into my office. It's just, you know, like, everything that I was looking at to hit my TPs and stuff hit my TPs. So I was like, you know, well, Ozzy did, and then Euro I'm still holding to wait and see if we can get some higher movement, if that's what the play is going to be today or not. So due to that, I was just like, yeah, you know, I had my TP on AU, so I didn't really care to real with y'all even now. Like, I really don't care to trade NFP, you know, because AU alone was solid. You only really need a 1-2 good setups, and outside of NFP, we've had other amazing setups too this week, especially GU. GU was another one. That was a breadwinner as well once it took these highs for me. So, you know, with AU and GU, yeah, it's been a solid week for myself. So I'm big chilling. Big chilling. Name of the game is capital preservation, so you know you don't want to always just keep pressing buttons all the time. My opinion, the goal is to press as least buttons as possible. Ugh. I also have this from yesterday too. I don't know what gold's gonna do. That's why I want to just wait for news and then see if it tries to hold somewhere, and then we can look. Yeah, I'm still in the same mindset of seeing gold above, you know, this liquidity and getting into the 2,000 range. Where we hit our first areas of liquidity. But yeah, I want to see if we can get gold to like 2,000. That hasn't changed for me. And then maybe we look for shorts thereafter, if that's what the play is going to be. Name of the game is to get clapped. Well, you know, when you get clapped, you got to clap back. That's also the other name of the game. Clap and get clapped back. You got to clap back. Oh. Crypto is looking good, in my opinion, to see our pop-up for June. Come on, Sandbox, give us this. Gala needs to give us this too. Give me that 5 cents, even 10 if you're nice to us. Talk to me nice, okay? See a nice pop. That'd be dope. XDC. No, if you can give me a pop too, appreciate you. Hi, buddy. What, you slept on your hand? Hi, bud. Have a great day, okay? And a high five. Hey, pops. See you later, buddy. Whoa. Love the crypto session. You and Jordan deserve to have more time to go live on that channel. Yeah, you know, I would love to join Jordan on there too, and I probably will, you know, more often with him on there. You know, and for the individuals that have no idea what Christian is talking about, it is our beautiful platform called Go Live, where we have a bunch of educators on there that teach. You know, here's my channel. You know, I go live 3 times a week on here. I have my personal, you know, course on here, you know, where I break down everything in depth that I talk about on this stream most of the time. You know, we talk about a lot of different concepts on the stream, so they're all broken down in here. We also have our Trade House Academy, where this breaks down beginner to intermediate to advanced in our boot camp. And then you guys can see it's not just me teaching smart money on this platform. You know, you have Mike Miles, you have Rock Coomer, you have Zach, you have Mike Navarrete, myself, Iffy, Jordan, right? So there's a lot of value here on a regular basis, right? So make sure y'all tap in, right? You know, Jordan and Zach obviously go live on here as well regularly. So it's very powerful stuff. It really is. So if y'all want to get tapped in with that, make sure to send me a DM and we'll get you assorted. We'll get you assorted. I think someone actually applied for the mentorship yesterday, so I gotta go through their application and see if they qualify. I'm getting so many freaking emails lately. Gotta unsubscribe some of these fucking emails. Do 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 do. Appreciate the subscription there, Samuel M. Yeah, if y'all aren't already, like, comment, or I said like and comment, like and subscribe to the channel. Would appreciate that. I need to go through this application later today. Got to remember to do that. What is your monthly goal percentage? I don't really have like a monthly goal set in stone like that, to be honest. It's really, if I see a trade set up, then I see the trade set up and that's why I trade. I don't like setting like a full-fledged goal like that because then I feel like I would be, kind of forcing setups. I kind of just trade what I see. There's certain percentage thresholds that I would like my account to get to, but, once those percentage thresholds are hit, then, I'll kind of be more cautious with my capital. But yeah, like generally it really, I just look for certain setups and certain plays, and then I'll trade based off that. That's really it. Well, if you're blowing your account there cleaning time, I don't know what percentage risk you're using, but wish you the best, my friend. Should not be blowing accounts. There's no reason to be blowing your account. All right, let me get some more charts on my screens here. Dollar, dollar, dollar. Bro, where the hell are all these freaking tabs? So confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6th one is missing. Now, when my computer gets out of sleep, it doesn't leave the monitors open with the same windows it was sleeping on. So, what is your opinion on FTMO? Ninja, you kind of need to be more, precise with the questions, because I don't know what exactly you want me to mention about FTMO, but those are kind of vague questions. But FTMO is a prop firm. They looks like they pay out, they do their thing. They're really the OGs of prop firms. I believe they were the first ones that really started to come out with that stuff. I used FTMO at a certain part of my trading career. They were cool. I don't have any issues with them. All right, here we go. T-minus however many seconds till news. We got 2 seconds. Boom. Massive volatility. Spike. Oof. Euro just shit the bed. What data came out? Oh. Very interesting. So unemployment rate got worse. Okay, so we saw the initial spike. Let's see how this stuff closes. Looks like we just got a spike to the downside and it's trying to recover here. What did gold do? Gold spiked down. Figured it was going to come and sweep. So we were anticipating. All right, so now it's just waiting for the closes, and we'll see how we can capitalize maybe on some of these things, and we'll go from there. See if we can get some ideas here. I'm not using FTMO anymore. I used to use them. Yeah, man, they've been firing people left, right at my job. Yeah, bro, why does it keep... Why are you showing me data from like last month and not showing me the new... Okay, there you go. So this is a much higher number. So, that's what we're kind of anticipating as well, is to see more dollar... Or sorry, not more dollar, but more jobs being, more people being unemployed. That's what we've been seeing, so that wasn't really a surprise. So let's see if this was just a spike to bring, just to bring things down to then accumulate, or if this is going to be the actual move. Euro wasn't a valid area. We did sweep our first area of liquidity that was a target. So there's a very good possibility this could sell off. I'm just really waiting for the closes and whatnot. Gold is big chilling. Dollar did giving that move higher as well. So we'll kind of see how everything closes now. And, if this gives a strong close, we could obviously be seeing something like this. And continuation higher here, moving into the day. When you say closes, what time do you wait for? It really depends on the time frame. Like, you want to see what's in confluence with what you're looking at. Right? Like on an hourly, for example, let's say if this candle came and hit this trap candle, but then we end up closing lower, in the next 26 minutes, that can then maybe show us that, hey, okay, maybe dollar does want to continue going lower because now it played off a trap candle. Whereas, let's say if we get a strong close, a strong bullish close, maybe we even close above this, that is most likely signifying that in the next hour we might get a continuation upwards. So it's really kind of waiting for that volume to see, okay, what is that volume doing? Right? As of right now, it's really looking like, dollar reacted off that hourly trap candle and we want to close lower. Right? The initial spike was higher, but if we close like this, or we even get a bearish candle close in the next 25 minutes here, that's showing continuation. All right? If that made sense. Hate to say I told you, but I told you so. Yeah, you might have been right here, but, it came back just as quick as it went up, so we'll see. As fast as it went up, it came right back. See, I'm just going to be waiting for these candles to close, and then kind of justify what we're going to do from there. See what ideas we can come up with. Man, oil makes me salty. I should have like opened this yesterday. I could have just set the most easiest limit off this 30-minute candle and just not even looked at it after. God damn, that was clean. Yep, so gold as well is doing the same thing. You know, if this comes in with this much sell volume and we fail to not close below any of these lows, then we could obviously see this continue going higher. We'll see. We shall see. Aussie didn't even do anything. It literally just like ping-ponged. Just came down, went back up. Yeah, so if you're in like London shorts from London, then yeah, that was a nice move for you. But if you just kind of traded the open, like New York Open, and just took this original move, better manage your position accordingly or take some profits. Otherwise, now you're just sitting back at entry. So I don't like entering news right as it happens for particular news events. Especially like NFP and CPI, the more volatile ones. But yeah, Ninja, there's a lot of different prop firms out there. You know, you really just got to figure out which one you like. I would do research as well to make sure those prop firms that you're looking to get into are paying out people. You can always check that out on Discord. You know, you can check out their emails and stuff like that. And, you know, you like subscribe to their stuff and they'll notify you. There we go. So the whole move is getting absorbed. Gotta love those news absorptions, man. Yeah, this is crazy. There's like literally no time frame. Okay, let's see. Yeah, can you pass me a tea? I need to drink it hot. Arigato. Say what? Alright, I'll be back. We're waiting for candle closes anyways. Give me a sec. There she blows. There she blows. So this is obviously coming in with massive selling right now. So if we fail to close below, you know, this could be reacting in here to potentially go higher. That could be a possibility. I'm not really interested though, to be honest, but something to keep an eye on. Like I was mentioning to you guys when I came on the stream, I'm not really looking too much to press any buttons today. I've already pressed a lot of buttons this week. So more of observing today on my point, unless if I see something super squeaky clean. Nice. Nice cleaning time, yeah, because if anybody did enter Euro in the beginning of London or New York or whatever, like it gave you your pips, so it was a nice little short-term move. As of right now, we'll see if it keeps going, but with this candle close and with this much volume, I'm still seeing upside personally. At this moment, we still got about 3 minutes or 4 minutes or so on the 15-minute candle. Still we got about 15 something minutes on the WhatsApp. Okay. Then we got like 18 minutes on the 30-minute candle, and as well the hourly candle, we got about 18 minutes on there as well. So these can really confirm more of which bias is going to play out once we wait for the close. As of right now, it is looking like the market does want to absorb and trade higher. So kind of what I was anticipating personally, because I'm still holding my longs from down here. All right, so I want to see this. I want to see EU go higher. I think all of this is going to get taken out personally. I'd like to see if we can maybe get some gold longs. So that's one other thing I got my eyes on. So we'll see how that closes too. Still on the hunt for those. Basically want a long gold until CPI week. I got a 1 hour imbalance fill, but not 50% fib or trace, so I might be sitting on the sidelines today. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I know, Freddie, you said you took EU yesterday, so we had a nice play. If you don't see your ideal setup, then, being patient is ideal. What'd you say, babe? What happened? Okay. I shorted USD Chef in the imbalance shown on most time frames. USD Chef. Swissy. I see you like that imbalance in there. That looks like a solid short, Mason. If we see that, ideally the close would be, your make or break point. But as of right now, if we compare that 15-minute candle that's in line with that imbalance that you're speaking about here, we do have an absorption. So it's looking good in your favor, my friend. Good stuff. Playing the dollar down sentiment. It didn't hit like an hourly trap candle like dollar did, but it still hit a significant hourly candle in my opinion. So nice. I would like to see that play in your favor because honestly I'm in the same direction. I would like to see if dollar does inevitably continue going lower for us today. So we'll see how that continues to play and close. Still got 15 minutes on this hourly. Just being patient. Clear on the 5-minute. Okay, you took I didn't really go lower than a 15 there, so let's see what you're talking about. Okay. Oh, I see you like this whole 5-minute. Cool. Yeah, so we'll see if that holds for you or not. Chef to me was pretty clean for the buys. Just kind of looking. This is obviously hindsight, but because I wasn't even up for London, but this was very clean. This movement here. They gave a nice little 1 to 4, 1 to 5 type of R to R, depending on where you got in. Very clean. There's also an imbalance above the closed candle. Couldn't this be filled? Are you talking about dollar? Yeah, there are imbalances higher as well. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, my question on dollar is, is it really going to buy up from this daily candle? Or are we going to trade lower and then go? Those are kind of the areas that I'm really paying attention to personally. But But yeah, because, you know, I basically got entries based off having the top of dollar. So, you know, I'm still holding portions of certain things. So I want to see if we get the continuation or not. But as of right now, looking at this hourly candle, you know, we do have more buy volume now, right, than more than this candle. So, but we're failing to close above here. So that's still showing me signs of absorption. Obviously, we need to see the candle close in the next 13 minutes and 40-something seconds. We did also sweep the high of the day and whatnot. Right, so we'll see how this continues here. But we also justified the long side too, right? Because we had all of this selling. Whoa. I don't know what just happened right there. But we had all this selling. We filled in this 5-minute imbalance. And then we had like an absorption here as well. So the hourly absorption, like I was saying, isn't confirmed in my opinion until we see that candle close. But, you know, this was like a 5-minute absorption here on the long side, right? We had sell absorption for that potential upside, so we'll see. $45 viewers today. Yeah, I think the most I've gotten at a given time, I think it was like 50 or something. Can't even remember, but like high 40s, 50. So everybody tuning in, I appreciate y'all if you would hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you already aren't. Well, DXY came into an area that I wanted. Nothing else is lining up. So waiting for more PA. Thank you. Smash that like button. Yep. That would be much obliged. Yeah, I don't like anything on price action wise either, Chris Rich. So I'm big chillin'. Big chillin'. The one thing I feel like was a solid play was gold. You know, it gave some nice shorts. But like my ideal entries probably wouldn't have been filled, and I would have wanted to be awake earlier, to be honest, to attempt them. If I were to attempt the shorts with the bull dollar thought. But yeah, GU shorts were clean here too. Gold was clean. Gold came into that 1 hour. Bum bum be dum bum. When did the session start? You mean the YouTube stream, or are you talking about the New York session? New York session started at 7, but this stream started at 7 too, same time. Well, I'm in Central Time, by the way. Did you ever get hit out of USD CAD, or are you still? Yeah, I don't have any CAD positions. I failed to attempt this yesterday. This was freaking clean as fuck, to be honest. Yeah, it's like I shifted my focus over to EU and AU, so I kind of didn't look at oil and UCAD, but yeah, they were fucking clean, bro. The shorts were clean. But yeah, I got hit out because my position was like in this wick, like this 4-hour wick. So when this price action came on Thursday, of like last week or whatever, I ended up getting run out of my entry. Or whatever I had left of my volume on that entry there. But I honestly should have been paying attention though, because yeah, this 4-hour break and everything was clean to attempt the shorts. I just wasn't, you know, my eyes were elsewhere. Chef hit you out. Yeah, it looks like the, you know, the dollar bull thought is playing at the moment. You know, I just figured that we would get lower dollar. And we didn't quite get that. So it is what it is. We still reacted off a very solid candle. Now, the thing that would have made me more confident to attempt this, if we had a daily volume close above this previous candle, I would have attempted that. That would have made me confident. But I just didn't really like... Yeah, the 5-minute, 15-minute did give like a smaller break and stuff in there, but not really my ideal cup of tea that I would like to trade, so that's why I didn't bother with it. Indices were amazing yesterday too. You know, they gave us our short off our area we were looking at on S&P, but then they just shifted after. So it's like it gave you like a 1 to 3, 1 to 4 off that area we marked yesterday, which was this candle. And then it broke and then went bullish. So this was something else y'all could have been paying attention to. I think indices were very clean for longs yesterday, like very clean. NASDAQ and everything, really, all of them gave... Well, NASDAQ kind of left equal lows, but S&P was solid. S&P ran the low of the day, gave us a beautiful accumulation. So if I was still on here, I might have attempted that. And yeah, 30 was clean too. 30 ran under a daily wick. So maybe these continue into that original target that we had. Right, we failed to hit it the last time, and we ended up getting a lower high, and then we shifted structure. So this could be the move now. Yeah, maybe, I don't know how today's going to play out. Maybe we do get shorts today, but I think inevitably next week we could look for more longs on 30. Really all of them. Kind of see how they play out. S&P and 30 are at the highest point. NASDAQ is kind of chilling. So 2 areas that I'm going to be watching moving forward on gold. You know, that first zone, like I showed you guys, that 4-hour. If we get an accumulation in there, cool. If not, I still got that lower area on my radar as well. That's below all this liquidity. So we're just going to have to see. Or, you know, their shorts are still in play. I'm still holding my shorts from here as well. Just in case if we're wrong on the next top. Still have my shorts in there from that previous session that we were in. So we'll kind of see. Because, yeah, if even on a 4-hour, you know, if gold ends up breaking this low, you know, we could be shifting back into bearish terms. Right, so, you know, you can kind of see here with the, you know, I should have probably noticed this on gold too. 4-hour, we had a nice volume divergence and shit. I was honestly half asleep when I hopped on the stream today, so really wasn't on my ideal game. But I think it was, you know, and the thing that I've noticed is whenever I hop on my charts with the intention of not pressing buttons, I end up not trying to really look for a setup, you know? And that's basically what happened with me today. I didn't really care to enter, so literally didn't bother trying to find a setup, if that makes sense. Yeah, when are you always streaming on YouTube? I do have my times on my banner there, but yeah, Tuesday Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 a.m. Central. Oil left no wick on the bottom of the 1 hour candle. Let's see what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if oil can come back and fill some of this imbalance, I'll attempt it. It's still valid for me to go higher. Just, yeah, like, after oil hits that first bottom entry, like, it's like what it did last time, it'll then run, and then it'll come all the way back. So this might run and then come back for us later. I don't think it's going to come back for us soon. It might. It might do what it did back in March for us, but we're just going to have to see. I would like to see oil still continue to run higher. Still with that bias. Just sat at my entries, got hit out. 68.3. This is why we partial, though. So it was good I partialed it. I partialed this entry when we hit this, what was it, a daily imbalance? So while we were discussing seeing our partials. So, that was a solid move. About 67 points or 673 points, depending on how your broker counts it. But yeah, oil could do this first and then come back. Or it could, if it's nice to us, it could come back first. Yeah. Yeah, even if you miss the initial NFP move, it's like the following week we always get some nice setups anyways. You clean up the moves after. That's really the mindset I'm in right now. Like, I'm kind of really good with this week. Just want to attack next week now. Because, yeah, other than the London entries were the cleanest. Yeah, you could have entered on New York as well. Certain things. But overall, if you did enter on the New York entries, they really didn't go far. Unless if you were in gold. Gold was the only thing, New York-wise, that gave us a very solid move. So, I had the direction of seeing this come lower. I just didn't have the entry there, so that's that. But yeah, if y'all have any questions and stuff, let me know. I'm not trying to stay on here like all for too long, to be honest, because low-key I want to get some other things done, and I kind of I'm debating here if I should get Diablo. Join my boy Jordan on the riffs. Yeah, feel free to take advantage of this time to ask me any questions if you guys have any. I see like 40, 50 people, whatever, on these streams, but only like 2 people talk. Oh, we got the hourly closes. My bad. I'm over here texting Jordan. Oof. So, like we were saying, right? Pretty massive absorption, looking like from the hourly. Ideally, I would have liked to see a lower close, but unless if I'm trying to really force the sell side on dollar, I feel like these things might go lower. That's really the analysis that I have right now. But yeah, either way though, even if it does go long, like, dollar goes lower and we get XXX USD go long, I don't really have an entry area that I would be looking at, to be real. It's kind of a directional bias, but I don't have any idea to actually take advantage of that direction. Ooh, Mason, it came right back to your zone, dude. Damn. USD Chef is being filthy with you today. She being a feisty one, huh? Yeah, because look at that absorption on UChef. So yeah, UChef looks like it wants to give you that drip, drip, drip. Maybe on the 15, we could see something like this. Something like that on USD Chef. Is CAD giving us anything? CAD's being CAD. No, I'll switch over. UJ looks like it did it the exact same as Chef. Basically came into an imbalance. It also filled a candle with no wick. We also have massive absorption. Big massive absorption. Look at that shit. Big blessed. So this could trickle down lower too. Trickle down lower. Yeah, so that's why sometimes I don't break even until I get a new low, but I see why you broke even because it's like a news day and stuff, so you don't want to put risk on the table, so I feel you on that, Mason. But yeah, still pretty valid. Yep, dollar's still looking like it wants to trade lower from what I'm seeing here. So we'll see. My bad. There's a question in the chat. I didn't ignore you, Nigel. My bad, dude. Get it. Don't debate. Christian, are you going to be playing? Is that why you're telling me that? If you're going to be playing, then, the more the merrier. Can we see a 4-hour low on gold around 1953.50? 1953. Okay, I always fail at trying to do this, so I'm just going to freaking draw a line. Just make my life easier. 53.50. As internal liquidity. That's a possibility, Nigel. It is a possibility. But the thing that is kind of pushing me towards maybe that's not the possibility is this right here. Right? As maybe this right now, what we're printing right now, could be the higher low. Right? Because based off of, actually, let's go on a different broker because I want to be out here manipulating data and shit. Like, if we look at this 4-hour candle right now, what we can, or this time frame, my bad, not candle, we saw this, right? Now, we broke up, and then we did it again. So I'm thinking that maybe we could do this, right? Or wherever it's at, this could expand, if that makes sense. Gold is looking so ass water McGee right now. Yep. Looking like we're getting that absorption. There you go. There she blows. Love seeing analysis play out, man. Love seeing it play out. What were you looking at? The one thing that was on our radar really with a solid possible point of interest was USD Chef. So we'll see if she's going to give us that closure. Then maybe we see that test and then it goes down. Chef. If gold continues to go higher, we see strength on chef. If we see strength on chef, I think we could be getting under this wickage. So that could be a decent first target area. We have the 8-hour candle area. So that could be a decent target. And depending on how low this thing wants to go, obviously we have that lower 4-hour zone too that I've been waiting to see if we're going to get buys to. So very clean. So looks like EU is going to be bearish. I'm not sure what's making you think that. Because to me, this is looking like a reaccumulation absorption right there, personally. That's what I'm seeing. I think this is about a moon. And looking at dollar too, we got that absorption off that hourly candle. So, I want to see dollar down and EU up. Yeah, I'm waiting and watching for the re-entry on chef. Nice. Yeah, but the 4-hour low seems invalid because we did not have 2 bearish candle closes after the bullish candle and it cleared the new high in 1 candle after the lowest wick. Whoa. That was a whole lot of candle and bull. I don't even know what you said. Hold on. Let me slow my pace. Yeah, there was a 4-hour low. Seems invalid because we did not have 2 bearish candle closes after the bullish candle. Why? What's that whole bearish candle close thing? I'm not. You want to see 2 bearish candle closes after the bullet. I'm not even sure what that means. And then it created a new high in 1 candle after the lowest wick. Oh. Yeah, oh, you're talking about like the way if he valid. Yeah, I honestly, I personally don't use that. I just look at previous highs and lows, to be honest. Cause that, like, see how I read that? I had no idea what you were just saying. Like, that's how, like, I've been on his Zooms and stuff and his sessions and his go lives where he's explained that. I just don't use it. I don't understand it, so I don't use it. So that's just me. The way I kind of do it is, if I'm looking at a 4-hour range like this, then I look for the 5 or 15 minute to print me an accumulation to then attempt. That's literally how I just do it. So, everyone has their different style, too, of looking at structure and stuff. But that's kind of how I look at it personally. So maybe gold. Ideally, something like this would be what we would want to see. Something like that. Swept under that wick. We filled this little bit of imbalance in here. So this could go. We'll see. Euro still doing its thing as well. But like I was saying, I would like to see if Euro can push up and then, continue. Same thing with dollar. As of right now, the absorption does look clean on a 1-hour time frame. So now it's just really confirming with this close and whatnot. But within this close, if we get like 5 or 15-minute closure below, below some of the structure, that could confirm with us as well. So, we'll see here. Right now, we're battling in this candle. And this is that same area where UCHEF is battling as well as Euro. So, if we break this area, then I think that when we come back up, we would just hit the imbalance and then go lower. So, that's kind of like the final confirmation we could kind of wait for here on dollar. Because otherwise, this is just going to obviously play off of this area and then moon. So, yeah. Will you, in the future, also record the YouTube sessions? What do you mean, like these recordings, David? These stay on the YouTube. Like, you can go under the live tab on the YouTube. Let me see if I can show you here real quick. So if you go under my YouTube page, if you go under live, all of them are recorded and saved here. I had to delete one of them. I didn't re-upload them because that day was whatever anyways. Actually, no, we had a play that day. I should have probably re-uploaded it, but my broker kept showing up on the screen, so I had to delete that recording. But this is where all those are. Is there a possibility EU? Let's go to EU. Is there a possibility EU goes to 1.085 because EU seasonality shows the first couple of days of June on EU bullish before the dropping lower? Yeah, and that's literally the reason why I was looking for buys yesterday. Same thing with dollar, right? We see that first week of June be bearish, and then we look for longs. So that was kind of the thought there. So that could be possible, but remember, like, all of these longs and everything we're playing were really short-lived type ideas. That's why with even AU, I was just looking to take it to the daily, and I was done with it, right? And I'm out of it personally. These were the two areas, but to me, this first zone, I'm more bearish on these than bullish, So there could be a possibility that this could sell off here, but that was kind of the thought even with the longs yesterday. It was a, I'm more in the mentality now. If I'm playing like kind of the counter trend of the overall move, I'd rather just get in and out. Same thought with even EU. EU, we just really wanted to see it above this liquidity, get it into this candle. There were other higher areas, like you said, 1.085. I would like to see if we get up there, but, it doesn't have to. See, the thing is, the reason why I'm not really too confident with EU getting up that high is because if you look at Euro GBP, pound is way stronger than euro. So pound hit that higher target already, whereas euro hasn't because of how weak euro is. We identified this yesterday as well, where we have so much liquidity down here. There's a very good possibility that pound euro here could accumulate and maybe do something like this, and that could give the strength for euro to trade higher. But this is the reason why you're seeing euro lag compared to pound, right? If we mark up that same area that you just discussed, 185, on euro, we have nowhere near gotten near that. We're about like 50 some odd pips or so away, or my bad, 80 pips or so away, right? Whereas pound, we've already freaking hit that area. You know what I mean? So that's why, there's that weakness in euro compared to pound right now. If that makes sense, Nigel. So. But hey, to me, even though it's lagging, it can still play out, right? It could still play out. So we'll see you there. Makes sense. Yeah, no worries. It's like the same thing with NU and AU. You know, if we look at if we look at NU, yesterday's move did about 117 pips. Whereas if you measure that same move on AU, I think it did a bit more. Yeah, see, it did about 150 pips. And that's because AU was stronger than NU, right? So if you go to AUD NZD, you can see right now that AU is stronger than NU, right? Even though they're correlated, right? Damn. I don't even know when I analyze this, but this shit moves like a freaking snail. This was back in fucking December. Holy shit. So it came back here in May, and now it's finally going. How many pips is that, dude? Oh, my God. How long did this move take? 500 pips. Took about 3 months. That's not bad. Probably should start looking at AN. But I would only trade it during those major AU and NU news events. So, like, even here for AN, I'm actually going to set an alert down here and keep tabs on this. Because, yeah, I think Aussie is going to be overall stronger than Kiwi because of this break here on the monthly. So based off of a daily, we broke back up again. So this thing could come down and give us in the future. I don't know when. Maybe it breaks first and then it comes back and does that. But yeah, that was the reason why I was looking at AU buys more than NU personally because of how much more stronger it is, right? And I figured that AU would hit this target faster than NU did, and it did. Right, you guys saw there with the pips, right? AU traded 40 or 50 more pips than NU did, right? So that's where looking at correlated assets, and you really study and see which ones are which. We had GU buys earlier this week, right? We had GU buys from down here, right? We had GU buys from down here. So this played out way more than EU did, but that was because pound has more strength. You guys get what I'm saying? Right? Whereas euro, you can see it's like basically lagging behind. It could still give us the same move potentially, right? But it's going to give us probably a lower high than GU did, right? I will for sure be playing Diablo, but he explains it so well. Yep. Facts. I agree. Well, Nigel, is that Nigel Bros from Go Live? Are you the same person? I'm assuming you are. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you see, like, Nigel Bros is really tapped in with us, so if I understand it right, if pound is stronger than EU, bullishness impulses will be a lot stronger than EU. No, you got, like, so if pound is stronger than EU, pound will give you a stronger move. It's going to be stronger, right? And the way you're able to look at that is Euro GBP, right? Because if you look at Euro and GBP, GBP is the second part of this asset, right? And you can see that pound, right? If we look at EG has been selling off. So what does that mean? More strength in pound. So let's say if dollar is going down and you're looking between EU and GU, most likely GU will give you a better move than EU because of the fact that pound is stronger. Does that make sense? And then the same thing with AU and NU, right? If you're looking at AU and NU, both of them, and you're bearish on the dollar, but then you go and take a look at AN and you're like, you know what? Aussie looks a little bit stronger. Then you would essentially look for longs on Aussie. You get what I'm saying? So, see, EG was selling off. It's stronger, right? And then the same example we were talking about on AN, right? AN as you can see, Aussie is stronger. So that's why I was more inclined on seeing Aussie buys more than NU buys. Not saying that the NU buys aren't valid, because they are. You know, they're still valid, but you know, it's basically which one's going to give you more pips. And you can see here, right? And you know, we'll do it again for we'll do it again. So you can see here that same move that Aussie did during that same London. Aussie is about 100 and let's say 50 pips, right? Give or take 50 pips movement. Whereas NU, you measure that same move, right? That only moved about 120. So 30 pip discrepancy, but hey, every pip counts, right? And then if we do the same thing for EU and GU, right? EU from that low up to where we're at, around where we're at, 117 pips. But if you go look at GU, right, this has moved almost 200, right? 190 pips. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're picking the stronger one, right? We can do this with indices too, bro, right? Why were we so bullish on NASDAQ compared to any other index? Is because we are bullish as fuck on tech stocks, right? How much points or how much percentage, whatever you want to look at it, did NASDAQ move? You know, NASDAQ moved about 1,500 points, right? From beginning of May. Whereas if we look at freaking S&P, well, this would be kind of different though because we're measuring indices. So why is that? Oh, I guess 196, and they're smaller too. Like S&P is obviously smaller than Dow. Or sorry, not Dow. Sorry, S&P is smaller than Nasdaq. Oh, it is smaller than Dow too on a pip movement level or a point movement. But then you can see, look, Dow ended up even freaking, because it was so much more weaker, see how it actually went lower compared to May, whereas NASDAQ just rallied. So that's why we were looking more longs on NASDAQ, because NASDAQ was a stronger index. You see what I'm saying? And then you can do the same thing for gold and silver too, my friend, right? Which one's weaker or which one's stronger? Right? And all of these have charts you can compare with. Like there's XAU, XAG chart. Right? And when you look at this, you can see which has been more dominant as of recently, really. Well, silver's been more, essentially stronger than gold. Right? And that's one of the main reasons why I personally stack more silver than gold. Because silver is lagging the fuck behind gold right now. Right? You know, silver still has this all-time high that hasn't been touched yet, whereas gold already has done that multiple times, right? It has already swept this high. You know, it almost came in, well, some brokers hit that high. Right? Man, that was some sauce right there. If no one was paying attention to that, you probably should go freaking just close his stream and dip. Oh, there you go. Darcy blows with you, Chef. So maybe we get this retest now. Just got to be patient. Got to be patient. So this might not even give us a retracement, but I would like to see if we get this. That'll be dope. And the only reason why I'm saying that is, you know, this is a pretty strong move off of 15 and 30 minute. I don't know. We'll see. At this point, I really just want to wait for next week because all this shit is moving so slow right now. But yeah, that's... We had our analysis, though, man. Lip smacking good. Okay, because we are here now for indices. Ooh. So dollar, yeah. So indices looking for longs, I think would be the ideal move. So maybe if NASDAQ is nice to us, that's a major absorption. We have the spring. But see, NASDAQ is the stronger one, so it might not fill the imbalance, whereas S&P might. Right, so that's what we can maybe look for the open if it wants to give us a little bit of selling off to start things off. If it sells off into the open, maybe we get what we want. If not, it is what it is. We had a solid week anyways, family, so no reason to force anything. So see if we get that for NASDAQ and S&P. Wow, wait, small recap. So I can use cross pairs to identify which currency is stronger than the other, right? Yes, indeed, my friend. Indubitably. Well, you're okay. So you want to use cross pairs that are correlated. So euro and pound are correlated. So you could look at euro GBP. AU and NU are fairly correlated. So you can look at AN. You know what I'm saying? But those are like the main ones. And then you could look at gold and silver. Those are correlated. Indices, same thing. Those are correlated. U.S. oil and UK oil, correlated. Yes, indeed. Dollar. Yeah, dollar down is playing, man. That's, not trying to tickle my own fanny here, but, the absorption plays on news, man. We be smacking those nonstop on these streams. Hopefully you guys have been tapping in. Literally every single news event we trade live here, we look for the exact same thing. Literally. Every single time we look for that absorption. I don't know if you guys notice that, especially the ones that have been tapped in, like Christian, Nigel, Mason, some of the OGs that have been here regularly on these streams, probably have missed zero streams. Maru, Cleaning Time, I've been seeing you a lot on here. Adnan, y'all have been seeing that. We might not get a retracement. This thing might just said, fuck this shit, I'm out, and just fly out of here. But, it is what it is. If it gives us a retracement, cool. If not, maybe NASDAQ breaks and it comes back and retraces. But, I'm bullish on tech stocks. I want to see continuous longs on this thing. So if it does break hard like this, we might just only get a retest on like a 30-minute and then it continues. That could play out too. Especially if it gives us a strong close like that. Yeah, if this 30-minute candle closes like this, we could just see a easy test and then it continues. Not sure what my US 30 alarm was, but I'm going to check it over here on another screen. Oh, 30 big bussin' too. Okay, so for example, Euro GBP is bullish, means that Euro is stronger than pound. Then we would expect EU to give a lot. Yes, there you go, Nigel. It's clicking for you, brother. Indubitably. Jock Joe, Appreciate the subscription. Yo, I need to get like that subscribe thing on my freaking YouTube. That'd be dope. Like, you know, it pops up. It's like, new subscriber. I'm gonna probably do like a Dragon Ball Z theme, fam. I'm low key. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I'm the ninja guy. I'm gonna probably do the ninja theme, to be honest. I need to change my logo on my stream too. I just noticed that. So we might not get these moves. We'll see though. You know, I think we can get it if we close like this, and in the next hour, you know, we could see a retracement. I think NASDAQ could just continue. You know, I'm gonna go back to one screen though, and I'm gonna go back to. Ooh, my stomach is grumbling. I need to eat my breakfast. Yeah, so if y'all remember NASDAQ, you know, we wanted to see some short-term shorts here, but inevitably longs. Holy man, tech stocks are just booming, bro. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. What is Activision doing? Is it busting? They better be busting. They dropped a game yesterday too. Oh wow, they didn't even fucking move. Horseradish right there. Microsoft. What are you saying? Let's go, Microsoft. Give me a fucking another bullish daily close. Let's fucking go, dude. Give me that fucking all-time high, dude. Let's go. Let's go, man. Literally, Microsoft was given at fucking like 250. Look at that shit. That's like 50% gains right there. Almost 50 to the all-time high. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I want to check my other stocks. Uber. Uber be big blessed too. Yeah, Uber. I'm probably never going to let go of my Uber's shares. I'm just going to keep stacking. Coinbase booming. What was the other one I have? Coinbase, Uber, Microsoft. Oh, yeah, those are like really my three. Booming. Metro Boomin wants a mode. Oh, okay. Very clean. Very clean PA. So, yeah, we'll see if these indices want to give us moves, but doesn't really look like it. Doesn't really look like any of them really gave me a solid entry even prior to the news, so I wouldn't have even attempted this. We had direction today, just no entry. You know, it is what it is. It would have been more like playing a trap candle to the left. We'll see, you know, like we were identifying those certain breaks. You know, the market could obviously come back and give us moves, continuations. All right, my bad. Fell away from the chat here. Wish I got at least 50% retracement on you. My TP would have been close to being hit. Oh, because you were in the shorts. I feel that. Yeah, it's always challenging to predict how far low down something is going to go before it turns around. It is what it is. Kind of literally went down, came back, now it's come back. Yeah, so I'm honestly, to be real with y'all, I'm gonna leave currency alone until next week because this is just very, very ugh right now, to say the least. UChef is the one that's looking a little nice, but then you see like gold is just trickling back too. So yeah, that's that. So I'm probably going to leave currency and commodities alone. The only thing I honestly like is, we'll see if we get UChef. Honestly, I'm not too confident about it, especially if gold is failing to break up. But if dollar continues trading lower, I can see why UChef would trade lower. So, if dollar bearishness continues, UChef bearishness would be ideal. But outside that, I really do like indices long. I do like NASDAQ, S&P to continue bullish. In the next 6 minutes here, we're going to get this closure on the 15 as well as the 30-minute. We're going to get 20 minutes or so on the 30-minute. So market could be retracing to come back down to these lower areas that we identified, the 30-minute candle as well as the 5-minute zone that we marked up in there as well. Two areas we could be looking at. So we'll see. Thank you. Even if I missed, even go back and watch some. I missed a week. I felt so bad and watched the whole week in 2 days. What do you mean? Are you talking about the recordings? Have been lacking a bit with go lives lately. Only present on all your sessions, Siva, but from Monday we'll be more plugged into Jordan and the power hours as well. Yeah, it could be challenging because I know, especially if you have other endeavors that you deal with on a daily basis, if you got kids, you work and all of that, that could be really challenging to tap into all of them. But yeah, I make sure I don't miss Jordan sessions myself. I'm on every single one of his streams from Forex to crypto. I make sure I'm tapped in because, he's the one that I look up to. No, I was in the long. I had the imbalance that wasn't filled on the 15. I just didn't get all my confluences to enter. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I feel you. Oh, the imbalance on the 15. Oh, like down here? I see you, dude. Yeah, that would be a valid zone too. Like even off a 30-minute, nice imbalance. So I see you. Maybe it still gives us that. Like we're literally just bouncing around. This NFP is boring as shit, to be real. Like, right after I say some of these things, like I'm probably gonna hop off because I really don't want to say you're watching this. We're literally just going up, going down. Dollar showed us bullishness, failed to break, and then came back down. Showing us bearishness to fail to break. Nah. I'ma just wait for next week. I don't even think indices are gonna come back either. So we'll come back to this next week. We had a solid week though, family. I'm gonna go ahead and end things off there. As y'all know, myself and all the other trade house educators here are part of the academy. We are live multiple times a week. So if you guys do want to get tapped in with the academy, get access to the course, get access to, multiple educators as you can see on the screen, as well as getting access to, the Trade House Discord, as well as, my personal group, make sure to send me a DM on Instagram. I'll make sure to tap you in, right? Get you locked in with your education. But y'all already know, it's your boy at Slayingpips, and, we had an amazing week this week, so take this time, spend time with your family on the weekend. We'll come back to this next week. Next week, I'll be live on YouTube at 7 a.m. Central. And as y'all know, I will be live on Go Live here in a few hours. So I'll see y'all on there. Take care, everybody. Peace.